What's the an emergency?
We're up on Arthur's seat near the very top of it. We heard someone screaming, and there's a guy here. He said his wife had fallen off of the edge, I think.
Foia Javid, here with her husband, the man who killed her. But Foia had her own life too. In this Channel 4 documentary, we learn about Foia, the successful lawyer, the woman who volunteered for multiple charities, and Foia, the beloved daughter.
Because I know the pain and grief I'm going through. And I don't want another mother or family going through this. You know, I go to sleep broken and in pain, and I wake up broken and in pain. There's no respite from me. My life has been destroyed to the core.
In 2023, Kashif Anwar was convicted of murdering Foia. She was pregnant at the time. She'd suffered violent and coercive abuse during their marriage. Foia spoke twice to West Yorkshire Police about Anwar's behaviour. What Foia went through included honour-based abuse, though it wasn't mentioned in the trial. Honour-based abuse includes honour-motivated killings, female genital mutilation and forced marriage. Till now, different organisations, from the Crown Prosecution Service to police forces to social services, have had different definitions, and that's left victims and survivors feeling unseen and unheard. Today, the government says it will legally define honour-based abuse. In summary, it's controlling, coercive or violent behaviour that's perpetrated by family, extended family and or community members, as well as intimate partners. These two women know each other well. Jess Phillips and Natasha Ratu.
It's nice to be back in Leeds, where I used to live.
One's in government, one's in charity. And to achieve change, they need one another.
Women shouldn't have to feel that their only way out is suicide, is death.
It will help with collating reliable, trustworthy data against one definition. But most importantly, people that go through this feel that their experiences aren't validated in law. It's not recognised or understood.
There are an estimated 12 honour killings each year in the UK, although the exact number is unknown. The government will also launch a community engagement campaign to raise awareness. But first things first, the legal definition. When will that happen?
The bit where you write it actually down on goat skin and wrap it up and put it under the Houses of Parliament on a big wheel will take the time that parliamentary bills take.
Yeah, of course. I suppose it makes people feel seen, doesn't it, to know
I hope so.
That this form of abuse, which is so horrific, has a definition. It's important.
One of the arguments that I've heard for it today, look, it's important for me from the point of view of professionals on the front line having the proper tools and guidance to deal with this. That's important. But what I've heard today, actually, and many times over, is the need for those who perpetrate this crime to understand that it is wrong, it is a form of abuse.
It's an important message to perpetrators and also to statutory authorities, like the police, for example. Yeah. So will police officers receive special, in-depth training?
So one of the other things that the government is investing in is the Centre for Violence Against Women and Girls and Public Protection. The first time that policing has had a centre specifically to look at the expertise in policing on this, and they will be undertaking a piece of work on both training within police forces, but also really specifically how police forces identify this risk.
In some forces, officers aren't correctly recording the offence on the system or even remembering to.
Yeah, I think at the moment I just would like it to go in case if something happens in the future.
Foia had told an officer she was going to leave her husband, but wasn't advised that this put her at higher risk of abuse. Foia's mother still feels she's waiting for answers from West Yorkshire Police.
What did you do to safeguard my daughter? Why did you allow this to happen? And not just for Foia, but many victims up and down the country. Why did you not do the assessments properly? She came to you, she told you everything.
The Force told us the circumstances prior to Fozia's murder are subject to a domestic homicide review to identify lessons that can be learned.
Absolutely, I think deciding to leave your family is a massive thing, and to
Without organisations such as Karma Nirvana, victims and survivors would have no safety net. Honour-based abuse impacts thousands of women from different communities. Today marks a small step forward for them.